going on, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Talk Movies. I am Brad.
I am Miguel.
And it's Tuesday night, my friends.
It's Tuesday night.
What better way to celebrate the end of a Tuesday than with a movie starring none other than Tuesday night? Tonight, my friends, we are watching Elm Street 4. There's a little bit of a story here. We actually... so before the whole Oktoberfest event, before everything that's happened over the course of the last, over the last few months, I know what feels like a century. We actually did record a pre-recorded commentary for Elm Street 4, but I was like, you know what? It's been a hot second. Why don't we just watch it live? Because why not? I mean, it's just a lot of things have changed. Listen, I got a Christmas tree in the background. It's actually Christmas time here, like legit this time. It's really Christmas time. It's here.
Celebrate Christmas before Thanksgiving. I just want that on record.
I am that guy.
Yes,
and I fully accept it. I'm that guy. I can accept it. I'm still wearing a Halloween shirt. I fully accept the fact that I love Halloween. I really do. But I love Christmas more. I fully accept that I'm a Christmas freak. I accept it. I love it. But.
And that's fine. It's just that, dog. Thanksgiving is a wonderful time, man. It's a whole lot of eating, whole lot of.
It is a whole lot of
time. We're chewing on both turkey leg and political decisions. That's all.
And a political agenda.
Yeah.
But what else could you do? So yeah, I'm excited to watch this film. It's a fun one. It's not. It's not my favorite in the franchise, but it's also not my least favorite. It kind of falls in that Halloween 5 territory for me, where it's like, I enjoy it, but I also don't love it at the same time. It does some really strange things. Freddy is definitely the best part of this film. All of the other characters, I really don't care for at the end of the day. It's a little bit of a mess of a movie, but I don't know, but at the same time it's not really any less of a mess than Dream Warriors is. And again, a lot of people are going to be like, a lot of people will probably unsubscribe, which, listen, we hit 700 subscribers and then we hit 702, and then I look back today and it was at 699. So I don't know what we're doing, but sorry if you're unsubscribing and you hate us, that's fine. But yeah, so Elm Street 4 is a fun one, man. Art Wishwood's in the chat. What's going on? He said, you guys are 17 minutes late, and I am very disappointed. He's not very disappointed. He is very disappointed. But I smashed that like button because I love you guys, and when you love someone, you smash things for them.
Damn, put that on a fucking love note. Jesus.
I know. Thank you, Art. I know we're late. We're always late. You all know
that comment got me trembling between my thighs. So thank you, Art. Thank you very much.
His thighs are going. But we're gonna move on. Rosalie, what's going on, Rosalie? She said, "Bros for life." We are bros for life. All of us in this chat, all of us on this channel right now, we are bros for life. Let's see. Art said, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, my friend. It's time. Art also said, I love Halloween too. Christmas comes in second. Thanksgiving used to be my favorite until that food poisoning incident in 2019. That doesn't sound like a good time at all.
All that means is that someone didn't know how to cook the turkey. That's it, man. That's all.
Was it the turkey, though? Was it the turkey? Listen, the turkey. I think we're going to have deep-fried turkey.
Turkeys have been known to... That's what I was going to get to. Turkeys
I've only ever had baked.
To give people salmonella, food poisoning, and also huge deductibles on your home insurance because y'all don't know how to deep fry a turkey.
Dude, have you seen those videos of people like deep frying a frozen turkey and it spits flames like 25 feet in opposite directions? Like,
and you're talking to someone that's worked.
I don't have the balls to do it myself. I don't.
You're talking to someone that's worked in fast food for pretty much like half of his fucking adolescent life and has thrown ice into fryers and know exactly what happens. So yeah, don't catch me deep frying any turkeys whatsoever. So
yeah, I'm not about that. But oh boy,
Dang. Hey, buddy.
What's up, man?
Aren't you supposed to be driving?
This is our good friend from, this is Krishan, our good friend from high school. What's going on, buddy?
I know.
Are you driving right now? Are you watching us and driving at the same time? That's dedication. It's dedication. It's dedication to have one hand on the wheel and one hand
with
your bros. I appreciate that. I like that.
Well, get ready to watch a shit show, man. I'm
No,
like,
he said
yeah.
he's parked.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. Art said he didn't know what it was. He ate a variety of shit.
Mm,
It'll do it to you, man. Listen,
very true.
Thanksgiving is
I
that
couldn't
time.
pronounce half of the things that I ate last Thanksgiving, so kudos to you.
You had last Thanksgiving with me. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
We didn't have anything crazy. What are you talking about?
I couldn't remember Thanksgiving. That's why. It was probably from the turkey. See, I got
Fair.
food poisoning.
Fair. By the way, you're invited to our Thanksgiving.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Sierra about like, hey, yo, by the way, we do gotta plan that because there's a lot of
Yeah.
invitations coming. So to all of you that's invited me to Thanksgiving, I am very much grateful.
What
I'm
he
gonna
re-
have to plan that out, and we're
what he
gonna
re-
have to space things out.
what he really means by that is everyone listening on YouTube right now, invite Miguel to your Thanksgiving.
Please do. I'll fit it in. I don't care. It's free food, and I'll risk the food poisoning. Doesn't matter.
Listen, you all are going to be sitting at home with your families, like sitting there for Thanksgiving, like carving into your turkey, like eating your mashed potatoes and broccoli casserole and whatever else. And you're going to look over, and Miguel's just sitting there like, hey. He's just going to be like, hey, what's up? He just sit there eating, and then he's going to be like, thanks. And then he's going to leave. That's it. That's all you get.
I'm about a 5-minute show. That's the
all
best
you
I
get.
got.
The man, the myth, the legend himself, J-Dead is in the house. He said, hey guys, hey chatters. All right, so Elm Street Part 4. By the way, I'm drinking a Dad. This has been my beer of choice lately. Yep. Gets you into that holiday spirit. It says, here's the description. Hi, Thirsty, I'm Dad. This happy red ale sports a robust malt bill as an ample and snug as a warm, well-worn flannel. Throwing on a pair of oversized sneakers that breaks all known fashion laws, Dad mows acres of dank, piney hops uphill both ways in the snow. Keep it up and I'll turn this can around.
That's so funny. So many dad jokes. Keep it up and I'll turn this can around. What's around the can?
The question of a lifetime.
Oh my god, dude. It was gonna be a dad joke and now he ruined it. Even though I got more dad jokes than Brad does right now. That's why he's drinking a lot of those, so he could have better jokes when the baby comes. So Isaiah, be warned.
Anyways, we're moving. All right, Elm Street 4: The Dream Master, released in 1988. Again, there's a lot of problems. I don't like that they replaced Patricia Arquette with Tuesday Night. Nothing against Tuesday Night, but I don't know. And I know, like, there was something, like, I think Patricia Arquette was at the point in her career where she was starting to, like, she could kind of get, for lack of a better word, better roles, like more serious roles. You know,
She
and
became top shit.
I think at some point, and this is something that I think happened, especially at least in the 70s and 80s, after horror actors kind of made their big break in a horror film. I think a lot of times they were like, okay, I got to break out of this. I got to go do something else. I mean, I think Jamie Lee Curtis even kind of got to that point. And, of course, she came back to it later in life with wanting to do H2O and then wanting to do the Blumhouse trilogy and things like that. But I think, you know, I think... there's kind of this trend where actors are like, hey, I'm going to move away from the horror thing because it's a little more, at least it was viewed a little more taboo, or they're going to move to something else and they're going to try to do other things with their career. But I don't know. It didn't hit the same for me. This one is a little, they get kind of like, as this franchise goes on, it gets a little bit more fantastical. You know what I mean? Like Dream Warriors with the, like, what can you do? Like, that got a little fantastical too, but like...
I said that's probably where they crossed the threshold,
yeah.
as Dr. King would say, yeah.
And even, like, the final fight scene in this film in the church where it's like you have, like, Freddy doing the thing with the glove, and they're just like... It's like they're, like, karate fighting each other in this... And it's just like, what is happening? It's like the old Godzilla... I forget what Godzilla one it is, where he goes to, like, drop kick somebody, and he's like, like he like,
shut the fuck up. That's
he like
classic.
flies. Okay, whatever. She low-key does that to him at the end of the film, and it's like, whoa, what?
You know what? I'd
like, what
still watch Godzilla. So, I've already seen this movie, so it's gonna be a lot of fun, honestly. Because honestly,
it will be a lot of fun.
I've already seen it, and I'm gonna be able to rewatch a lot of scenes that I was just at first like, at all of, just
Yeah.
because of the absolute ridiculousness that I've seen. So yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun because again, this is MTV Freddy. Like, what else is there to say about MTV Freddy? He's here to fuck shit up and take names. Like, that's pretty much what it is. So
Yeah. This is also the highest grossing entry in the franchise, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of weird.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, and of course, like Freddy versus Jason. Freddy versus Jason like crossed that threshold. The remake crossed that threshold, but it's kind of an interesting one because I think, as I understand it, Wes Craven was offered, and he kind of made his own pitch about like he wanted it to be like time travel taking place within the dream world, where like if you like
Why is time travel such a big deal
I
in
don't know,
movies?
but it was like a if I understand correctly, I think it was supposed to be like they like if you can go back in time and stop Freddy before Freddy becomes Freddy, you don't have to deal with Freddy type deal. Where it was like it's like Peter Griffin in Family Guy when he's like, if you poop in your dreams, you poop for real. Like that whole thing where it's just like you could go back in time in Dreamland and stop Freddy from doing things in the real world. Like I don't, which is weird. Like that shouldn't make sense, but it somehow does.
That type of thinking is not good until
Yeah.
2021.
But like essentially, Rob Shea turned it down. They were like, nope, don't want to, don't want to. And there was just kind of like they even said this was a film that started without a Rennie Harlan, who is the was the director.
Remy from Ratatouille?
Yes.
Okay. The rat.
Yeah. Rennie Harlan, who is the director, he was like, when they got me on, like, he basically said they started making this without a director, without a crew. Like, I mean, they were already shooting. Like, they had, like, teams of effects artists and the actors and things like that, and, like, the New Line
What
execs.
were they shooting?
But there was no director. I don't know. Like, I would be curious to see, and I'll have to go back before we do our actual purely and simply evil deep dive into this, because
Well,
I know
I
this
guess-
is just going to be a watch along type scenario. But
Even without a director, like if you have the script, you could still make some scenes. You just won't have someone directing it, I guess.
right.
I
Well,
don't know.
and the thing is though, like a director would at least kind of give every scene the same flavor, or like have a creative vision for like long term where it's going to go. But starting without a director just kind of seems like it was just kind of like, okay, here we go. Like we're just kind of like we're just rolling, we're just filming things, and we're going to try and piece it together. So I don't know. It's an interesting film.
They're like, I don't know what's happening, but it's gonna be great.
They look at Robert Englund. They're like, do something.
Bravo, keep going.
Like they're
I
like,
don't know
go.
where this is going, but
Robert
bravo,
Englund's like,
keep
but what do you want me to do? They're like, go attack that. I don't know, do something, attack somebody, do something. You know what I mean?
Was this is this after like Freddy like stopped with the whole, or after Robert Englund stopped with like all the prosthetics? Is this at that point?
No,
of the movies?
he was still using prosthetics at this point.
Like
Yeah,
full on, okay,
Full on
damn,
prosthetics, yep.
That's rough, man.
yeah, he was going hard with the prosthetics. So, Maggot Cats here. What's going on, buddy? Glad to have you. J-Dead said, go back and stop Freddy from being lynched by the parents of Elm Street. That would stop him from becoming a dream demon seeking revenge. Yeah, and actually just taking him to the police and having him arrested and doing things the right way. That'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah, but do you think any director will want to direct that? No.
No. Again, plot armor. You have
Plot
to.
armor.
All right, so if you're going to watch Elm Street 4 with us, we are paused at the Job 4 quote, when deep sleep falleth on men,
Hey,
fear
man.
came upon me in trembling,
Job's
which
story
made
is
all
pretty
my
fucking dope.
bones to shake. Yeah.
Shout out to Job.
We're paused on the quote, so go ahead, get your copy ready really quickly. And we'll start this bad boy together. I think this is just a standard theatrical cut. It's about an hour and a half long or so, give or take.
An
between you
hour
get the credits in there.
33. It's hilarious.
Yeah. So this is. I wanted to read this while you're getting your copy ready. It's funny because Todd McLaughlin, who actually did Jason Lives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a terrible burp.
Sorry, man.
They offered him. I did. They offered him the Dream Master job after finishing Jason Lives, and he wanted like complete control. He was like, it's my movie, mine.
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't want that. They're very out of all of them. The studio was very like, and I know this was a combination of Rob Shae's baby and Wes Craven's baby, but they were very like, no, no, we are doing our own. We're doing our own thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's an interesting. It's a very interesting film.
Oh my god, this is the one where Freddy is resurrected. I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah, this is
This is
maybe the
great.
worst resurrection in all of.
I'm gonna love this resurrection. This
in
resurrection
all
was
of,
by far the best peak horror storytelling of a revival.
Wrong. All right, here we go. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, play. When I say play, you're going to click play on your device. So here we go. Again, for us, it's 16 seconds. It's right at the beginning of the Job 4, 13, 14, when deep
Shout out
sleep
to
followed
Job.
upon men, that whole thing. So, all right, here we go. We are starting A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master, in 3, 2, 1, play.
Can you hear mine?
Hungry eyes. No, I'm kidding.
Can you hear mine?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't stop it. Keep it going. Get that
Ugh.
sound out of there.
Look at us, man.
Look
We're
at
gonna
us
get
getting that.
sprout.
Look at us getting that copyright strike.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm kidding. No, we're not. Please don't copyright strike us. It's an accident. We don't mean to.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. Guys, shout out in the comment if you know how to use fucking computers, because I don't.
Art said Friday the 13th Resurrection. Yeah. Now I hear myself echoing really bad. How'd you fix it before?
I don't know. Can you hear it still? Yeah, I guess he can.
It does kind of sound like Take My Breath Away, Art. You're not wrong, dude.
Mega, I agree.
I don't
with
even
you.
know, like, what song is this right now?
Fuck a computer, dog. I don't know. It's very 80s, though. Hey, man, don't hate on the 80s songs. 80s songs were a fucking hit.
Did you get it, like, figured out?
Nope, it's shit on mute right now until I figure
Oh
it out.
my god.
That's okay. I've seen the movie.
Well,
It'll be alright.
at least you have subtitles. That sucks, though.
It's fine.
Dang
I'll
it.
figure it out. At some point, you may hear some audio, but that's just me fucking testing
We'll be
it out
fine.
at this point.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Let me see.
She needs to clean under her friggin' fingernails.
Hey, you know what? Hygiene wasn't a thing in the 80s. Is this the 90s or the 80s?
That's a pretty cool shot, though.
It is.
This was 1988.
Was it really?
Yep. And it's
Yeah,
cool
it
how I like how the theme just kind of like comes out of, it just like comes out of the 80s hipness. I dig it.
I always thought that fucking... What kind of cut is that? Is that a pixie cut? No, bangs. That's what I'm thinking of. Bangs. I swear to God, them bangs really hide her fucking face.
Nobody lives there except Daddy.
Except Daddy. Daddy. It was that gas right there.
I also really like the red lettering. That looks pretty cool too.
It's very like Dawn of the Dead-ish, you know what I mean?
It is. It is.
I was correct, guys. Very much correct.
Do you have sound yet, Miguel?
We'll find out.
Maggot Cat said hot bitches and great cocaine. The 80s had it all.
Oh my god.
Art said the 80s was all about that big messy hair and shoulder pads. Yeah, you're not wrong, dude.
It really was, though.
You got to get that Halloween 5 shoulder pads going.
Bro,
on.
people had Dorito bodies, and it wasn't even from working out. That's what got me.
Yeah. Legit. I will say, the Elm Street films always had great openings. There's not... I mean, I can't even think of many Elm Street openings that I don't like, honestly. Like, I like them all. I mean, I really like the Dream Warriors opening, actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
What's up, Hatchet boys? Hope you're doing alright,
Wow.
man. J- Jaded said, 80s music brought you by cocaine and the threat of nuclear war. Not unlike
Not
today's
wrong.
times.
Not wrong.
I'll tell you what, they made Nancy's house look dope, though. It really did. The
They
house
made
looks
what?
good. It looks good, and the effects are good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This thing had a budget of $6.5 million.
Bro, my lady got fucking thrusted
She really
into
did.
the air.
Thrown. Yeeted.
Yeeted, yes. Yeet.
Yeet.
A verb and a noun at the same time.
A verb and a noun. It's a pretty suspenseful opening too. Like you're kind of like, what's going on? Like, are we, like, is he back? Like, it's because thinking about like the events of the last film, you know what I mean?
It's up for interpretation.
But
Isn't this where like, oh yeah, I forgot. I loved him, man.
I
He's
can magically
great.
pull people into my dreams.
Yes.
The dog is like, are you kidding me?
Like, where did that come from? He said, "Come on, man, why you bring me back in here?"
Dude, I love Kincaid.
Kim K was very fucking funny.
What the hell you doing?
What the hell you doing in my swamp?
I like that Joey can talk now, and suddenly he's like, "You're dragging me in? Why?" He's all like cool dude now.
Yeah.
The boiler. The boiler
I hate
is
how she's
cold.
stroking that boiler. That's
Until-
uncomfortable AF.
The boiler is cold until the dog pees on it, and then suddenly Freddy's back. Like, also, like, why did he bite her?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Like,
Why
I
the dog
don't-
decided to bite her. Like, all of a sudden, that dog woke up and chose violence.
I know, right? But like out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? Let me wrap it in the sheet, and that'll help me out. She didn't even wrap the bloody part.
Right?
She really didn't. She like the bite was here. She wrapped to like here and left the actual bite like exposed. You gotta love 80s music, man. It's just such a... I don't know. I think that's why everything 80s is coming back. It was just such a banging time. Like, there's just never been anything like it. I know a lot of people are
Imagine a
super
more
into
beautiful
the...
thing.
Are the...
It's cold.
I've
Why
watched
did we
that
start-
video
why
1,000
did we start
times. It's
talking
so
about that,
it's
man?
so funny. I have no idea.
Oh, I forgot about Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson. Your post yesterday about the fucking toll thing had me fucking rolling on the floor, though.
Dude, it was so funny.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god.
Bro,
First
listen,
off-
all you guys
First
in the
off,
chat right now.
I'm sure you told Julia, and Julia was probably like, what are you talking about?
Well, I don't know if she's even seen Elm Street 3 all the way through, but like, listen, guys in the chat, I realized this last night because we were putting up the tree and we were watching like different Christmas things. You cannot tell me that Neil and the Santa Claus with Tim Allen and Neil in Elm Street 3 are not the same absolute tool of a human being. I was like, it's the same character, like the same know-it-all, I know what's going on and I know what's best for you thing. Like, I don't know, it's just so funny. And they're both named Neil and they kind of look similar. Like, I know it's not the same actor, it was just like,
Are they
It
really
was
both Neil?
so funny. Yeah,
Oh my
it was so
goodness,
funny, dude. I was like, that is awesome.
bro.
No, man,
Pat
we have not
Benatar's
seen.
fucking.
I haven't
Sorry,
seen
what?
Barbarian yet, and I also haven't seen Pearl. I know I'm behind on a few things, man, but I'm gonna get caught up. I have a lot to get caught up on, but I'm going to.
Bro, Pat Benatar's fucking death
You
really gets me
know,
going.
who talked like that?
The '80s people, gosh. You see that hair right
Like
there? That
who?
was such like a. I'm in the late '80s and I'm kind of versing into the '90s kind of haircut with the spiky gel hair.
I want to know what high schooler walks up to another high schooler and is all like, "You're so hot. I just wanna. Oh, you're so
Sorry, guys, he's
hot."
never had a high
Like
school love.
nobody does. Come on, nobody does that, right?
You
Right?
never had. So, we can tell you've never had high school love.
What are y'all talking about in the chat? I must have missed something in the chat. What's going on
Talking
here?
about dirty dicks.
What's happening right? I think I missed something. Y'all talking about neon condoms?
Was that a thing back in the '80s? Forgive me because I'm a Gen Zer.
You're sucking on the wrong nozzle.
Oh my god. First off,
Foreshadowing!
yeah, right. That's so rough.
Dude, that is one of the roughest horror deaths ever. The roach
Yeah.
house thing. Ugh.
It was pretty rough.
It's
I
a
ain't gonna
terrible
lie.
death.
I ain't gonna slip. Hi guys.
She goes, listen, Kincaid and Joey look like two mob bosses or like two like mob henchmen that just follow you around like, yo, where's my money? No, you owe me $200. Where my money at? Where's my money? Like,
Bro, I would not want to get my knees clapped by them. Jesus Christ, yeah. I definitely pay in advance.
like two Italian guys that just stand there, kind of, they're just like, where's my money? I want my money. Like, give me my money. I go back and forth.
Uh-oh.
This film also went through
Applause.
this. Yeah, right. This film also went through a whole lot of drafts too. There were a whole lot of different ideas for this.
Whoa, that kind of happened. You
And-
got no directors for a long time.
I know, right? When you're basically flying by the seat of your pants the entire
Yeah.
time.
Look,
This
the
is
Karate
the
Kid
so
just
80s.
came out, so just calm down.
Oh, 80s. I feel like I could actually see high schoolers doing this like in their garage. Legit. Like he's got the Japanese flag and everything. Like it's legit, dude. Why are there a stack of newspapers dating back to like 1924 though? Like what is that about? What's the
Trying to
stack
remember
of
the-
newspapers on top of the golf clubs?
Trying to remember the golden years, I guess.
Oh boy, here's Dad of the Year.
Namaste.
Namaste. Bro, the dad.
Hell yes.
You know it's an 80s dad when he gets out of the car with his briefcase and he's hitting the bottle out of the brown paper bag. That is an 80s dad right there. Bag of Cat said, pimpin' hose and slamming Cadillac doors. That's definitely what he's doing.
That's definitely the role.
It's like the dad in Elm Street too. Like, again.
Bro, who the fuck does that?
Somebody who's half a bottle of whiskey down, bro. dream sequence.
Dream sequence. This is the part. This is the movie where like we've kind of like gotten like, is it a dream or not? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, he's like the dad in Elm Street 2 where he's like, I'll tell you what he needs he needs a methadone clinic and a good kick in the ass. Like,
Oh yeah, that one.
he's up putting the bars on the house and stuff. J-Dad said, the only thing this movie's missing is Emilio Estevez playing the troubled yet good-hearted teen from the bad side of town, even though he's 31. You're not wrong, though, dude. You're like 100% not wrong, though.
Not wrong. Is it a dream? I think it is. Yes, it is.
Could
No,
you
it's not.
imagine? Could you imagine if the dog walked in with the Freddy hat and the glove on?
Bro, at this point, anything's up for grabs. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the dog was Freddy. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe Freddy possessed the dog and then just pissed on his grave. And that was him channeling Freddy's consciousness through the dog's piss onto the
Yeah.
bones.
Sucker!
You ugly sucker! Like, why doesn't he have his powers? Did he have his powers in this one? I think he did.
Yeah, they all. I mean, technically, they all should still have their powers.
Yeah. This ain't my dreamland. I love how, like, he automatically assumes, like, Kristen, you psychotic bitch. I swear to God,
Yeah.
you literally put me in a dreamland. Why do you dream about fucking junkyards?
Legit though, why the dog peeing? Who thought that was a good idea?
And also, it's on fire, right?
Well, he pees on it, and then it like instantly like ignites on fire, and then it. I don't understand. It's like they ran out of all other ideas.
Mm-hmm.
They ran out of all other ideas, and they were like, have the dog piss on it. That'll work.
It was flames. I fucking knew it. I fucking remembered it, dude. It was flames.
It's not even just like a little bit of flame. It's like his penis is a flamethrower. It's like
It really did.
that's cool though. That is cool looking though. It's cool looking. It's just the concept of it is so dumb. like why?
I see the dog needs to piss on the skeleton, not on the fucking ground.
Oh boy.
It's like he's made out of magnets. You know what I mean? Oh, now you whimper? I'd be whimpering if I was pissing fucking fire. I about said if he can regenerate his body, his entire body, do you think he'd regenerate his disfigured face?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
It's like Eddie in Christmas Vacation when he's talking about snots and he's like, oh, he drank half a quart of Pennzoil before we left. When he lifted his leg the next day,
He's probably like, this guy's probably like, fucking A, I got a sequel coming up now. How did the hat survive?
It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't.
Bro, I dressed up
But
as
it
Freddy.
happened.
Do you know how fucking hard it was to find a hat like that?
That's cool,
I
though.
dressed up as Freddy in Halloween. That shit was hard.
Yeah, you made a good Freddy. I'm not gonna lie.
It was called, I called him Fernando Krueger. You know, because I'm Hispanic.
See, that's the cool thing, though. Like, Freddy is so good in this film. I think it could have worked a little bit better if you would have prolonged Freddy coming back. But I mean, we're like around 20 minutes in, and magically he's just like poof, he's back. Like if you would have prolonged it and built it up a little bit, I feel like that would have mattered more. Like him saying, you know, I'm not dead or whatever. Like that would have been cooler. But it seemed a little strange. Even
Hatchet
the fact
voice.
that
Hatchet Boy says dog got a UTI, I guess. Fucking A.
Even the
That's
fact that
good.
Kincaid dies so early in the movie, it's like, oh, okay. Like, wow.
What?
Molly.
Did your dog fart?
No.
Did your dog start
She's
pissing fire?
she's rolling around on the floor right now.
Uh,
You can probably see her. Can you see her?
no, I can't.
No, you probably can't see her. She's off screen. What's up, Gory?
Hello.
Yeah, Hatchet Boys, you're right, dude. That dog has one hell of a UTI. Like, you need to get that dog to a vet quick.
I hate how his death just came out of nowhere. Like he literally just said like, "Hey guys, Christian, Freddy's back," and then like death.
Yeah. Dude, that's a cool line, though.
Yeah.
That's a
That?
cool line.
I feel like many people have said that. Many villains. I feel like the Mad Titan said that too, except he said 5.
Yeah, but I don't know. The way he says, like, when he says, I'll see you in hell, and he goes, tell him Freddy sent you. Like, that's a really cool... I don't know.
Oh yeah,
That's a cool line. I like that a lot,
yeah.
actually.
I forgot how she dies.
Alice doesn't die.
Oh yeah, she doesn't.
Or no, is that Kristen? I get the two of them confused. I don't even know which one is which anymore because it's not Patricia.
I think
Arquette.
Christian. I think Christian survives. I think she dies at some point.
Who the hell is Christian?
I don't know.
What's that? What are you talking about? Oh boy, here's Joey. Old horn dog Joey.
Man, what a tough way to go.
Listen, Joey just wants himself a lady, okay?
Yeah, because he got trapped
all
by a
Joey
lady.
wants.
Didn't he get trapped by a lady in
Yes.
the Dream Wars?
Listen, all Freddy has
My
to
man-
do is
My
disguise
man
himself
Joey needs
as...
to. He needs to find a hobby other than
Literally-
fantasizing about women.
Like, literally, all Freddy has to do is describe himself as a hot chick, and Joey is done. You got him.
Oh.
Joey's out. You've taken Joey out.
My man's not even watching the TV too.
I know. Well, of course he's not. Look, he's got half-nude chicks all around his room. Why would he? Why would he be watching TV? Oh,
See, when I first saw that, I was like, "Wow, they're just gonna show a kid doing it," but no. Bro, props to the lady right here. Yes, that's that. I could not float and just be stuck in a plastic bag. That's pretty impressive.
I'll tell you what. The music in this movie rocks.
Yeah, it does.
Wait.
I love the one-liners.
Dude, his one-liners just get better and better throughout the franchise. They really do.
They certainly do. See,
And it's not
Christian-
even like there's time in between. Like, it doesn't even give you time to process the fact that Kincaid and Joey both die. Literally, it's just like boom, boom, back to back, they're gone.
Yeah.
And our main characters are gone. And then it's
Also,
like, okay.
it goes to show how much of a good friend she is, because she done pulled both of them into the fucking dream because she thought Freddy was there. But the second
Right.
Freddy's actually there, she's like, I'm sorry, what?
I'm out.
And continues to smoke in the fucking in her fucking window.
Magic.
Freddy would do get me with a hot slut. Oh my god, dude.
Art said bobblehead Brad. Yeah, right? These are headbangers, man. They're good. Gory said, I think Tuesday Night did a song on this soundtrack. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
I always thought their relationship was really weird. It was pretty sus, if you ask me, when I first saw it.
Yeah. I'll teach you karate. Oh. Bro, shut up.
He's like that dude that like took 2 lessons of karate and all of a sudden thinks that he knows he's
I
a
know, right?
master. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what happens with her. She watches him do karate one time, and then suddenly she
honestly, yeah. Like you see that, and then you watch at the
I
end
know,
of the
right?
movie,
But
and she's
then
like
the end of the
fucking
movie, she's
Jean-Claude Van
like
Damme.
she's throwing Freddy around the room, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, like okay.
Beautiful.
Swish. Swish. This always made me sad. It's always made me sad. Like, what a horrible thing.
I knew he was a fucking mermaid. No, I'm kidding.
That's a terrible way to find your kid, man. Not good.
I don't know. I think the way they found Johnny Depp was a pretty tough way to be found. Not gonna lie. Man was everywhere. At least Joey's in one place.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp was
It's interesting.
everywhere.
This is the film that inspired them to do Freddy's Nightmares. Which is funny because I think this film is a lot like Freddy's Nightmares in the not campiness, but in like the 80s-ness of it. You know what I mean? Like it feels pure 80s. In the same way that like Jason Takes Manhattan feels completely 80s. You know what I mean? Halloween always kind of felt like Halloween. I don't think Halloween ever... There was never a Halloween entry where I was like, oh, this feels so 80s. Like there's definitely, like, there's 80s elements to it, but Halloween always just kind of felt like it was its own thing. Freddy and Jason, which, I mean, they were the kings of, of 80s horror, but...
The kings and queens of horror.
They were.
Freddy is the queen.
J-Dead said, my 45, your karate. The Glock speaks truth. You're not wrong, though, dude.
If you guys have seen Game of Thrones, there was a funny thing where it had like Daenerys Targaryen, but she had a Glock, and she was like Glocarius. I was like, oh my god. If you guys just watch Game of Thrones, you know what I'm talking about.
Right. Well, I always wondered, what was that? She hit her
I
head
forgot.
that hard that she passed out? Like, what?
Bro, that's Robert England. That was Robert England, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, the queen of horror. Bro, she really does. He really... Notice I accidentally misgendered him now. Fuck me.
You know what's funny, though? Is he's like, you know, I hate the makeup. I don't want to be in makeup as Freddy. And they were like, okay.
Put this wig on.
Here, we're going to turn you into a woman. What do you guys think of Freddy's look in this one? I think it looks pretty good. He doesn't look... The only thing about Freddy is
He looks like a seared pepperoni.
He does. But I always think that Freddy looks better when he looks wet, which is a really strange thing to say. I know, Miguel's looking at me like I'm really weird. But I really do. I think, like, if you go back and watch Elm Street 2, his skin looks...
I feel like Freddy would go into Brad's dreams, and he'd be like, time to die, Brady boy. And Brad would be like, oh my god, you're wet. And Freddy's like, wait, what? Wait, pause, what? What? Like, ew. Like
oh my
you
God,
would be
you're
in
wet.
Freddy's nightmare. It wouldn't be Brad's nightmare. It'd be Freddy's nightmare. For sure.
I'm not, like, you're not even scared. You're just like, oh my God, you're wet.
No, for Brad, it's enticing. It's not fear,
funny.
it's enticing.
That's funny. No, but seriously, if you look at Elm Street 2, he looks... Oh my God. I wish I wouldn't have even opened my mouth.
Enjoy it.
No, but like legit, he looks like in Elm Street 2. He looks damp. Like I don't know. I'm burying myself a digger hole, aren't I? I don't know, man. It's Jaded said, he said,
Yeah.
Freddy looks like an old Slim Jim I left in my car over the summer. He really does. He's got a shriveled look in this one. Like, it's not as much just like patches of burn. It's more like the patches of burn are starting to get all shriveled up and gross. No shoes, no shirt, no service.
At least the 80s had some common decency.
Does that say no refunds, no exception?
Yeah, if you ate the food, you
What kind
like,
of a
how
diner is that?
How do you return your money after you just ate the food? You know what I hate so much is the people that like I was a waiter and I also was a cook, and like you'll order something and they'll eat it and they'll fucking slam that shit, and then the waitress will come back and I'll be like, so did he like the meal? And he says no, he hated it. He thought it was this, and this, and the plate would be fucking clean as hell.
I know,
I'm
right?
like, where the fuck did this come from, man? You didn't think it was dirty after you licked the plate, my guy?
Gory said, J-Dad, I would still eat that Slim Jim.
It's called hunger.
Rick,
no.
I'm going to be honest with you. I like Alice better than I like the what's her name? Kristen. I do.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. If it was Patricia Arquette with the same, like, continuity as Elm Street 3, I think I would have liked it more. But, I don't know.
For me to dream.
That's such a BS line. The delivery, it's so over-delivered.
I love how the style of the 80s have came back because I've met
Oh, yeah.
hundreds
Dude, the
of people
80s is back
dressed
right
like
now.
those two exactly.
Vinyl is back. CDs are out. VHS is coming back. Cassette tapes are coming back. It's all coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro, what a Chad. Oh, at least Freddy had a fireplace.
Right?
Guys, I have a fireplace in my apartment. I lit it up like this weekend. Fucking euphoric, man. Ain't nothing better than the smell of burning wood. Eco-friendly people, back off. That was a genuine saying.
I think it's really funny that the mom is the same.
Yeah, right.
Kristen's mom is the same actress, but Kristen is not. Where's the bourbon?
Where's the bourbon?
The entire time, her daughter is in a psych ward for trying to commit suicide, or for what she thought was trying to commit suicide, and she's just too worried about bourbon and trying to bone this random dude.
Don't worry, Gory Tiger, I got him.
What?
We got some sex bots.
Oh, boy.
It was Freddy. Any type of sex bots we get in the chat, we know it's Freddy.
No, don't stop watching the stream. Stop watching the stream. Find love. How about you go away?
They told us to stop watching stream. Those aren't fans.
It said stop. The sex bot's not a fan. Yeah, I doubt. I doubt they want to be a part of our little community here. I doubt that.
Oh my god, this scene right here, I lost my shit.
Yeah.
The motherfucking drugged the child. What the fuck, dude?
Dude, her mom is a
shit is that?
She is a terrible mother.
You got me all sorts of fucked up if you think I was let that slide. Even if I was gonna go out in like 30 seconds, you best believe it was gonna be with my hands around her neck. Cause I swear to God, don't you dare fucking drug me. You got me all sorts of fucked up. Kristen. Therapy in the 80s, did that exist?
Her mom is so angry.
Out of touch, man. Typical trope. Out of touch parents.
Like she's so angry. Like her, I don't know, terrible mother.
Not
This
the best.
franchise, listen, the Elm Street franchise has like an ongoing list of some of the worst mothers in movie history. You have Nancy's mom, who's like the drunk. She's got bottles of vodka stored all over the place, and she's all like, she's like locked. She's drunk half the movie. Literally, she's literally drunk the majority of the first movie.
She was like Pennywise, like, we all burn down here.
We all get wasted then. Bro, but it's funny. Every single time you see her mom, she's pulling, like, she's got bottles of vodka. Like, you even said that in our commentary. You're like, man, she's good. Like, she's got bottles of vodka in the bathroom cabinet, in the kitchen cabinet. Like, she's got it in between, like, stuffed in the towels and, like, the linen closet. I mean, she's got it. She's got that bottle of vodka under her pillow. Like, how many bottles of vodka do you need before you're actually satisfied?
12.
And it's not even like she was drinking it in a drink. She was drinking vodka just like straight out of the bottle. Like,
she was handlebarring that bitch. She said, Gore, you said, how did she not see how foggy that water was? I didn't know if it was water. It looked like lemonade to me.
Fair.
Why did she lay back down? Like, she knows she's in a dream, right? Like she's been through this. She had the crash course. I like Shark Freddy. Shark Freddy's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That sharp 90-degree
This
turn.
scene was pretty dope. Here's where we hit peak 80s MTV Freddy. This is peak MTV right here. When he puts those sunglasses on, man. Like, seeing Freddy on a beach is so funny.
Her death kind of trash. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
It's like, really?
I wonder if Robert Englund was ever like, you want me to what?
You want me to-
I'm gonna what?
I love the fact that the special
There's Kristen's power.
Yeah. I love the fact how the special effects team can, like, they really made that, like, room upside down.
Yeah.
Who's gonna drive you home tonight? I read "We eat you" before. I was like, "What?
We'll eat you. We eat you before."
Oh, now he does. Now she doesn't want to call her friends. No. Alice comes out of the burning white gates. Alice came out like fucking Kobe in the fourth quarter.
Ooh.
What a slap. What a slap, gentlemen.
I'll tell you, he gets a little pervier.
Oh my god. You'll need my power. I forgot that's how she got her power.
Again, weird. Very strange.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that.
I didn't know you could like transfer your powers.
Yeah. Like I will say Elm Street is very much like, we're just going to make up rules as we go along. Like,
Pretty
you know what I
much.
mean?
Greetings from hell. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like he took a picture with her and everything.
Yeah. Rosalia said, "Who's gonna drive you home tonight?" Maga said he's burning some tree right now. Listen, there's no better way to experience the Elm Street franchise than when you're burning some tree.
I was gonna say, like,
I mean,
this movie would be absolutely
we-
hilarious.
Ah! Christian!
Her mom's probably like, golly, that Viking is strong as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, all of her friends are now dead, right? Jesus.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, for the most part. There's a couple that are still around.
Yeah.
But damn, the casting director said 600 people auditioned for the role of Alice. That's a lot.
Are you serious? Jesus.
What's up, Peachy Wee Big Boobs? 7 people here, I'm sorry, but this shit had me dead when it says stream started 50 minutes ago. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
right?
Oh. Why? Because we're like way super late? Yeah, I know. But it's okay. It's alright. Yeah, Hatchet, no screaming when the bus is in motion.
Bro, look at, I can imagine the fucking cannon they had on their shoulder just videotaping all that. Cause you know how they had like the big old boombox like fucking video cameras?
Yeah. I will say Alice is fine. Like looking back on it, I guess I never really remembered Alice with like fond, I don't know, I never really remembered her fondly, but like I don't know. She's fine.
Peak final girl. I'm kidding.
Now, well, I don't know about that, but like when it gets into the whole like, I don't know, when it gets into the whole at the end when she like takes their powers and she's like, oh, and she's like tying the bandana around her head and all that stuff, it's a little like, oh,
You got
okay.
very
like,
like 80s
like
Rocky.
it's like, okay, what are we doing here? Like this is getting a little strange now, but like as just a normal girl, like she's all right, you know. Hi, Molly. There's my dog scratching. Little personal appearance.
Aw. I can actually see her this time.
She's still sitting there scratching. You have an itch? You got a big old itch?
He's scratching for Freddy. Dang, I totally forgot old girl's death right here. That's some shit.
Are you okay?
I felt so bad for her in this one. This scene right here, like, damn. Like, her soul got sucked up by a roasted pepperoni.
Oh,
That's rough.
I forgot about hers, dude.
Yeah.
You want to suck some face? He, she, we said, this is my favorite Elm film. It was the one that introduced me to Freddy at 7 years old. Dude, at that...
It's not a bad movie to be
I
introduced
will
to Freddy.
say that is a cool film. If you're going to get introduced to Freddy at a young age, like, this is a cool one. I was actually introduced with the first one because my parents had it on. I was already a big Johnny Depp fan. I've always really liked Johnny Depp a lot. Yeah, I was introduced to the first one, and it genuinely freaked me out. You know what I mean? Like, legit. Like, the first Elm Street, as a kid, like, actually kind of scared me. You know? Good luck. Go for it. You'll probably fail, but I tried.
That's the definition of high school.
You'll probably fail, but go for it. Yeah,
The
Rosalia, that's
answer-
my girl.
The answer is X. It's
I
the
would
square
fail that
root
too.
Of parallelograms.
I'd fail that too. I was terrible at math. I hated math.
He really
Math
was,
was
guys.
about my least favorite thing ever. Learning is fun.
With Freddy.
I
Like at this point, whose dream are we in?
don't know.
That's
Sure.
what gets me the most.
Sure. That's cool. That's a pretty cool effect.
She said, "Girl, you really about to make me die right here? Why do that?"
I know. I never understood that. That was weird.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't care if there's bars around my seat. I could get up.
Like, what is that?
80s.
Where did that come from?
effects.
I guess because of her tech thing? Like, I don't know. Still strange, though. It's not explained very well.
That's pretty cool. Like you show how
This-
helpless they were.
That's cool, but also seeing Freddy sitting at the teacher's desk is pretty cool, too.
It's pretty like rough, honestly. Bro, that knife is them fucking claws are sharp as fuck.
I know, right? Sitting there eating the apple. With his feet kicked up. I love it. It's so cool.
They look like they're in trouble right now with like an actual teacher.
The thing is about the later Elm Street films, you can't help but just kind of like Freddy. You know what I mean?
I mean, kinda. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Well, it's
Knowing-
because he gets...
Knowing his history and the fact that now he's acting like a teacher. Golly,
Yeah.
dude. Oh my
Oof.
god.
I hate how her eyes are like... Whoop, whoop.
Good god, man.
Dude, if somebody is having an asthma attack, that is the worst. Crowding around them is the worst thing you can do.
It's that. No, I'm kidding. I ain't gonna say that.
Literally your dream. Like,
I'm gonna say this right now. That device is not passing any school grounds whatsoever in 2022.
no.
Bro, some people.
Rosalia said, "I had a crush on Johnny. My taste has evolved significantly." Yeah, even with the Amber Heard stuff, I still love Johnny Depp. Like, definitely, like, huge man crush. Like, I've always been a huge fan of Johnny Depp. And our dads have played golf together, which is pretty cool.
I'd sleep with Johnny Depp.
Well, duh. I mean, come on. Of course, everybody would.
It was my dream. Bro, you can imagine some of the students, whenever they saw the body bag come out of that classroom, they're like, damn, AP Physics be hard as fuck. Start running.
That's kind of interesting. I never thought about that. Like, could you, like, you know how they say, like, the like, I forget what it's called, where it's like the connections to somebody, where it's like how many people you are away from them to, like, knowing them, or like be like some kind of connection with them. I'm like a 2-person connection away from Johnny Depp. That's pretty cool.
Are you still thinking about that golfing thing?
Yeah. Because, like, my dad
Bro,
played golf
Trent-
with his dad. So, like, I'm 2 people away from knowing Johnny Depp.
Mm-hmm. Bro, Trent would not allow
Johnny
that
Depp is
device to
basically
be
my
in there.
best friend. No, I'm kidding.
You know, a couple months ago, I wouldn't be saying that.
What'd you say? Trent, what?
I just said Trent would not allow that device to be in fucking high school grounds.
No, he would not. We love you, Trent. If you guys don't know, Trent is our CIA agent assigned to us to listen to our show.
He
He
is.
hates it. He hates his life, but he hates us, but he loves us at the same time. It's a very much a love-hate
our
relationship.
number one fan.
I'm your number 1 fan. At a diner?
Bro, it was a convenience store.
A diner? Bro, that is a diner.
Yeah, you can get gum at a diner. You never been
That's
at a checkout line?
weird.
That's funny. I couldn't tell if that was your dog or my dog. It's obviously his dog. At least, oh boy, decided to say that, you know what, maybe this is real. Like, you gotta respect that.
Hey. How insightful.
The script pretty much said, I need this movie explained immediately.
They're like, well, our main characters are gone. I guess we're going to have to do something.
Yeah. It said no checks, no exceptions. Bro, I can't imagine how many bounce checks were in that fucking diner then.
I know, right? Yeah, that's not something you put randomly.
Yeah.
Wieners.
I forgot. Who's next? I think it's Karate Kid.
Yeah. Typical high school locker room.
The amount of testosterone, yes. Bro, we never had a gym locker this big. Fucking thing's huge.
No. Yeah.
And we never had cool fucking uniforms for gym. It was dope.
And we never had a gym teacher that called us bozos. Oh, wait.
We had a gym teacher that called us bozos. Is this where he dies?
Me. That's Bob Shea! Or Rob Shea.
Is it?
Yep, that's Rob Shea. That's his cameo. His cameo in 2 was the weird bartender who, like, or I think it was the bartender who catches him before the gym teacher does.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, he's in, like, the drag or whatever.
I keep forgetting about fucking Nightmare on Elm Street 2, dog.
That man is the Mustafa Akkad of the Elm Street franchise.
Oh, is it?
Yep. Although I think there's a little bit more drama there, though, because I don't think him and Wes ever really got along, because they never really disagreed about I don't know. It never, like, I don't think they ever really agreed. Which, I mean, you could say Wes never disagreed. You know what I mean? Or never agreed because he never wanted there to be sequels to it. But I don't know. I think Rob, like, I would die. I would literally die if I was sitting on the toilet, dumping one, and all these women. I would literally die. Like, I would be like, kill me, just take me. Like, Freddy, take me. I don't even care anymore. That'd be the worst. That'd be awful.
You know, I'll say this. Nightmare on Elm Street is probably the biggest, like, fever dream, like, horror movie that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of, like, movies that's literally got me, like, so spaced out. But, like,
I don't
these
like
really
this.
do.
I don't like this.
What do you mean?
Listen, I'm not a fan of elevators. Elevators legitimately freak me out. I don't like them.
Oh. Especially this one. This one would definitely freak him out.
Yeah. If I can avoid an elevator, I will. Now, if I'm in like the Empire State Building, I mean, you can't. I mean, like, you can't avoid an elevator.
Nah, he walking them steps, dog.
I'm walking up all 123 flights of stairs. Here we go. Namaste.
Namaste, bitches.
Yep, the house that Freddy built, man.
Yep.
She said, damn, 5 people watching now. I appreciate what you guys are doing. Please don't stop doing YouTube. You're actually one of the rare groups that don't have hidden toxicity amongst the channel as a whole. There's a horror channel out there that is all about good vibes, but has no idea that their own moderating members are toxic. Thanks, man. We really appreciate that, buddy. Very much. That's really
Appreciate
sweet
the
of you to say.
sentiment, my guy.
Yeah, man. We're not gonna
Sorry,
stop
I
doing this.
can't-
We love
I
this
can't
thing,
get
man.
out of
Miguel's too busy watching Freddy beat the crap out of this kid.
Bro, this is my fucking favorite scene, though. Like, for a brief second, I was like, oh shit, Freddy better get his ass kicked. What's funny is that I could see Freddy, like, taking those punches. Like, and how the hell is the glove just all of it?
I don't know.
Like, did he see the floating glove?
Bonsai.
I would grab that weapon quick.
He still has hands.
And now my glove becomes a fucking cannon.
Woof.
We have switched to Carrie now.
I know, right? We're switching movies. But yeah, he, thanks, man. We really appreciate that, buddy. We listen. You ain't getting rid of us anytime soon. I can tell you that.
No. Oh my
Not
god, he's
happening.
wearing old boy's glasses. I love the fact that, like, after every person dies, she, like, takes something from them and makes it her personality. That's what's so funny.
Listen,
Like, now she looks like
that's the sign of a serial killer right there, though.
Elton John right now. She looks like the feminine version of Elton John.
Yeah.
She dead ass be saying, like, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Baby. Could you imagine? I could not. Like, we're over just like...
Yeah, gory.
Could-
We were talking about the elevator scene where he's on the elevator and Freddy's making it, like, freak out. Like, yeah, I'm not... I hate elevators. I'm not about it. Yeah, not about it. Hatchet Boys said, I don't like escalators either. When I was 5, I got my pant leg stuck in one at the airport. Nope.
That's why you gotta wear high waters, man. Don't be wearing these bootcut, long-ass jeans.
Freaks me
I
out.
used to
Nope.
wear those all the time, too, and I get them caught in damn near anything else.
Scary. Not about it. Not about it.
I feel like this is a sincere way to say goodbye. You know what I mean?
What? Him
It
getting
wasn't-
getting
that
out of the
wasn't-
cops and then getting
That
back.
wasn't scary at all. Like, I feel like if I got that, I'd have closure. You know what I mean?
If
I'd
your
freak
friend
out for
got
them.
out of their casket.
And it was like, hey, man, you got this. You have my power. No.
Literally, he gets out of the casket and he's just like, "Go kick his ass."
Go kick his ass, yeah. It'll take more than bench presses. I'm done. First off, what a terrible time to have a funeral with a bunch of sprinklers all around the place.
I know, right? Like, are they not getting wet because all the sprinklers are going right now? Like,
Yeah.
What?
Mind over matter.
Mind over matter. She's slowly getting the balls to go take Freddy down.
Bro, what an 80s scene right here, man. Look at that. Sunset. Hairspray hair.
Every day she changes.
Someone say
See,
she's
I feel like that was
boy.
unnecessary. Like, I feel like that was like, I don't know if the audience is going to understand what we're doing here, so I guess we need to somehow explain it. like, you know, this just feels strange. I don't know. Feels very odd. Hi, baby.
Oh, this is where she starts preparing, right?
Yeah, this is where she starts getting all like, like randomly, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's okay to lose to opponent. It's not okay to lose to fear. That was Mr. Miyagi. bro. Like let me, like the brother was not that good to use nunchucks. I'm gonna say that right now. There's no way in hell he was able to
Come here.
use nunchucks,
Hey,
and all of a
come
sudden
right here.
she's a master.
Come right here. Come here. Come here. Hop up.
I would be more impressed if it's actually her doing it. I really would. I really would be impressed because I've hit my ball so many times on some nunchucks. Not comfortable whatsoever.
What? That's an odd thing to say. It's a very
What, with
strange
someone
thing
doing
to
nunchucks?
You said you've hit your balls so many times on nunchucks?
Yeah, because she's able to do it so well. You know what I mean?
It's a very odd thing to say. That makes me uncomfortable. He needs to back away, sir.
At least I was kind of sincere.
It was. He was a sincere parent, finally, in this franchise.
Yeah. After the...
Hang on 1 minute.
Oh, is this the loop? I think it is, guys. Bro, when we got to that loop thing where it was like going over and over of them leaving the diner, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Dang, this death.
Oh boy, here we
You showing
go.
up to the worst fucking death out of this entire fucking movie, honestly.
Oh boy.
They gave the worst death to the person that didn't really have much screen time and didn't really have
I
any
know.
like character development. It's like she got
Well,
the
they
role.
had to though.
She got
they
the
had
role,
to.
and they were like, "Bro, you're gonna have the worst death in this entire movie." She's probably like, "Cool, at least as long as that check clears."
As long as that check clears.
Did she break out? Yeah, she did.
She did. That was a pretty good breakout, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty seamless.
Yes.
The loop was pretty cool, I gotta
Yeah,
say.
the loop was pretty cool.
It was
took me
pretty
a while
neat.
to figure it out. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if there's any Easter eggs with that movie title.
I don't know. I always liked this moment too. Like seeing the marquee and like the way it zooms into the theater, and
Mm-hmm.
it was a cool scene.
Oh yeah, this scene where she's like with all of her friends. all of
Yeah,
her
yeah,
good
they're all
friends.
in there, right?
That's very like a Werewolf in London kind of thing.
It is. It's a little. It's got that weird, dreamy trippiness to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bro, she dead ass went and got popcorn and a drink in her dream. It's like, how else do you make it real?
Yeah.
She's eating it. She was like, wait, I don't remember buying popcorn.
That golden age of cinema right there.
Hell yeah.
That's cool. That transition was cool. Also, the crave in. Get it? Crave in. Cool little Easter egg. The tricycle coming out. This was cool. I like how everything gets sucked into the screen and like. That's pretty cool.
Bro, this 4D experience is fucking insane.
I know, right?
Like Cinemark should really like use this film as advertisement. Like experience 4D fucking entertainment.
And you know the thing is going to be like 4K HD cinema.
Don't just watch it. Feel the movie.
Feel it.
What is with her and her losing one shoe, dog?
I don't know.
She is yeeted into the movie.
That's pretty. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty decent. That's pretty decent CGI. It really was.
I love the fact that all the dead friends are
I
like
know.
clapping too.
That's pretty cool. Seeing it in black and white. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It really is. This is a cool moment.
Oh yeah, she's sleeping. Bro, this scene was low-key kind of uncomfortable.
What the? Cause when he's eating the meatballs on the
Yeah,
pizza.
the meatball was kind of weird.
Yeah. That was a
It was
good
like,
one.
how
man.
do you make something so delicious seem so fucking uncomfortable?
Yeah, J-Dad said favorite scene.
Can I have a pack of gum? Bro, this looks like a diner in Ohio.
And the way you have the OG Elm Street theme too, it's cool.
What it'll be.
It's a really cool moment.
What it'll be, fellas?
And it's interesting that
Mustard
she
or
sees the
ketchup?
old version of herself, like she'll never get out of that. You know what I mean? That's interesting too.
Very true.
It's also funny that Freddy gets kind of like playful now, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah,
Does he look wet enough for you, Daddy?
he does.
So wait, did old girl just sleep on her bench?
I don't know. I guess, but who falls asleep when they're working out?
Bro, when you hit them PRs, you can knock yourself out.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, see, she just woke up. Bro, who the fuck? Okay, if I could pause the movie real quick, that's not how you set up for a bench press, my guys. Take some notes. Do not set
We're
up
on that
bench
time
press
loop
like
again.
that. She said, "I'll drive." I'm on your side.
That 80s hip hop though. That's cool.
cool.
That's a cool shot. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. It's a disgusting death scene, but it's a cool shot.
It's like for a moment, I didn't realize what was going on.
Yeah, well, that's what's cool about it is that it even takes you as an audience member a second to like really, to really process it, and it's like, oh, well, that's kind of cool.
Well, that's uncomfortable, yeah. What a great spotter.
I don't believe in you.
You need a spotter to believe in you. Oof. 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 No pain, no gain.
Ugh.
Yeah, that'd be rough as fuck.
That one's bad. I know,
Yeah.
Molly. I know it's awful. That's a terrible death. Ugh. It's one of the, oh, and the way they
See,
just
that's why I said you gotta practice a
damn.
proper bench.
It's it's everything about it. It's the way she just kind of like flops back and forth. It's the roach stuff. It's the way they crack. Like everything about this one is just ooh.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right now.
He said, "What y'all benching?"
I'll tell you right now. Old girl right here with them roach arms, she probably benching like 4 plates. Sorry.
Yeah, Jay did say that would have you at the chiropractor's office the next day. Yeah, she's okay. She's all right.
She's just jealous of that I'm getting the attention.
She is. Uncle Miguel's getting all the attention. Ugh.
See, if I was like, you know what, fuck it, I got roach arms. I guess I'm fighting you with my roach arms. Yeah,
Everything
right
about
here
it's
is
even
rough.
the way like in a minute when she falls and her face gets like stuck in the glue and she
Yeah, it's pretty rough. I ain't gonna lie.
it's cringy.
Yeah, when her face rips too, I think. Yep. Like she becomes a roach.
Ugh.
Now she realized. Are you serious? Like that got me.
Yeah, you wait. She's like, wait a minute. We're going in circles. We're doing the same thing. Let's do the same thing again.
Yeah.
But this time it'll be different. Ugh.
What a catch.
Oof.
That's rough.
Ugh.
Debbie gone.
That one.
Rosalia,
Was,
I agree with you. That one was pretty gross. It's not my favorite death
Ooh.
scene.
That one is nasty. It is a good one. It's one of the better kills in the franchise. But man, that one is it's hard to sit and take. It's rough. It's rough.
Fuck. Rip that truck, and that bike.
Full send.
Full send. Yep. Well, one thing's for sure. They're both asleep. Matt is restless.
And Ben Tramer. No.
Oh, is it? No, never mind.
No. Like she even knew what that needle was.
She just said it was gonna relax her boyfriend. What the fuck you think he's gonna do? He just went in a wreck. I forgot how he dies.
That's a lot of blood. You're okay. I don't have much longer left. You're okay. Go find mommy. Where would you like me to sleep, Dr. Chalice?
Oh my god.
That's a dumb question.
Holy
Mr.
shit.
Rich.
Oh, there's no come on. It's a fucking Volvo, my guy. It's not going anywhere anytime soon fast.
Come here.
Oh, yes. The typical 80s trope. Knock down some trash cans.
Gotta hit the garbage cans. That's how
Bro,
this works.
She bodied those trash cans, too, by the way.
Gotta slam into the garbage cans for it to happen.
J-Dad said Dr. Chalice is my hero.
Mine too.
Sir, please don't knock me out.
I would love to know, what are they doing surgery on?
Huh? Internal bleeding, I think is what he said. Out like a light. Bro didn't even have to count back.
Here we
like
go.
10 seconds. Molly, yes, this is a very interesting, anticipating moment. Very anticipating.
This is an important moment. She's gearing up to fight him. This is an important moment. It's important.
Oh my god. Look at yourself in the mirror.
This is
See
like
what you have
this is
become.
like Rocky getting to take on Drago like for the final time. Like this
I mean,
like
yeah,
this is
pretty
like
much.
the big training montage moment.
Yup. Yeah, when he takes the final picture off of Drago and it's like, you're mine now.
How about come here? Hey, come here. Come here. Come on. Shove all this stuff on my job.
Bro, she deadass said like, hey, Dad's cleaning that shit up. Oh my god.
J-Did said Brad's air drumming looks like me tossing salad at 3 a.m. Hi, AF. Gotta get the air drumming.
Well, it ain't.
Hatchet said Dr. Chalice is a pimp.
Straight pimp.
There's that Godzilla move. There's Godzilla move number 1.
She deadass just flew through them scenes. I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yeah, sure, J-Did, sure.
Toss
We
some
know
salad.
what you really meant.
As lettuce, not the other.
This is kind of a cool one too. It's like weird Freako Carnival moment, you know?
Damn. Like what? Like where'd this church come from?
Wild.
Upon this rock, I shall build my church.
Ultron flies in.
Yeah. Purse.
Rosalia, that may be my favorite comment of the night, I'm just saying. Don't be sad. Get glad.
He survived. It's like she's ready for battle. It's like
that's a cool shot, though. How he's got his hand in his
Mortal
pocket.
Kombat.
He just kind of like suave walks in, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'm not afraid of you. And I do 5 flips.
Ah.
Bro, she came in with that kick though.
He looks wet.
God. Fuck.
You can see his glins, his skin glistening.
His glins.
His glin glistening.
I don't know which one's a better
I know,
trait.
like that.
Their powers or their
You'd
souls.
be like, I'd have been like, I don't know what you mean by that. Like, please explain. What was that? He easily could have killed her right there.
I agree.
You could have rolled. The credits could have been rolling right now.
Banzai.
It's like when Joey yells in Elm Street 3 and it's like, it's over.
It's over. Well, at least he practices abstinence.
You couldn't have been guarding it too well because you've been beaten 3 times now, and the thing that brought you back to life was a dog's urine. So, I don't think you're doing too hot, dude.
No, not so much. Here it comes.
He's like, oh crap, a hand.
No, I think it's a bracelet. I forgot what that does.
Something dumb. Gross.
Something strange in
In
the
your name.
neighborhood.
Who you gonna call? Alice!
I love how he literally just said, "Oh, call the ambulance. Someone call the ambulance. But not for me."
I'm surprised she wasn't knocked out. The last time that happened, she got knocked out when she hit a wall. Or was that Kristen? That might be.
That
Yeah,
was
that might have been
Kristen.
Kristen. Yeah, that was Kristen.
Imagine how, like, in an awkward
Give
position
me
them kids
something
are.
good to eat.
Oh my god, it was the reflection, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ugh. He shall die. It's like Freddy gave his own like penance stare. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It is kind of like a Ghost Rider thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. This was kind of cool, though. That was pretty neat. I did like this.
What, like his body like tearing
All of the
itself
little
apart?
arms reaching out and like pulling him apart and stuff. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty gross.
I mean, at
Also,
least
they look wet. Bro's
I was
got it.
gonna
He's got one
say.
coming out of his butt cheek.
does he?
He had one coming out of his left butt cheek. I just want to
Oh
say that
my
right
god, that's hilarious. Who is that?
now. It's pretty nasty looking.
Who is that? Who is that? And he said, "I am Spider now." It's the little mini bodies that gets me. It's really uncomfortable.
Bro turns into Pennywise.
Right? All them souls are like, we all float down here.
And there had to be, of course, there had to be a boob. A boob had to stick out of his chest because
I did not even see the boob.
it lasts a really long time though. It's like, okay, it was cool at first. Now it's like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm good now.
Bro, that is a what kind of mod has he had? He's blowing smoke. I didn't know Freddy vaped.
Thank you, Alice.
You know in Scooby Doo when he releases like all the souls in that movie.
Yeah.
It's like jeepers. Where's my body? Jinkies. Don't take the sweater. Don't take the sweater. Don't take the sweater.
Peace, MAGA. See you, buddy.
Bye.
J-Dead said, Brad likes his Freddy moisturized and hydrated. I do. I think he looks better when he's all wet. I do. I agree.
Remember, guys.
Also, you
moisturize. You gotta lick it before you stick it.
You guys are doing. You're doing too much.
Slap before you.
This chat. Oh my god.
We have crossed the threshold.
And then she just leaves. She leaves like she's walking out of like an Indiana Jones temple or something. Like, again, there's that "it's over" moment.
It's over.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and now it's like, welcome to Jurassic Park.
I know, right? John Hammond's gonna walk out, and there's gonna be a helicopter.
Yeah. Bro, I haven't done that in fucking months. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, must be nice.
I slept all night. Must be nice. I didn't.
Look at this typical horror trope. At the end, the lead character's wearing all white.
I know, right?
She said,
I wonder why that is. I wonder if
I'm
that's like a purity
clean.
thing.
It is a purity thing. Make a wish. It's like I feel like Freddy just was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll turn my body up just so I can think you won.
I know, right?
It's prime time, bitch. Ha ha. Ha ha. I want your hand.
Cue that rockin' 80s score.
I want your hand.
Boop, boop, doop, doobadoo. Boo-doo-ba-doo-boo. The
I love
coach
how the coach is the
first cast member.
and then with second, the friend. And then
I
Elaine.
did see.
And then the friend in mourning.
Joey is the first main character we get, and he's like ninth down on the list.
It really is. And no,
Jake
is
is
like
the
so
dog.
far down.
Jake the dog.
Is Jake the dog like higher?
Yeah,
Buddy-
Jake the dog was
Buddy
the
and
last
Di-
of the main cast members.
Who is the Buddy and Diner? Soul from Freddy's chest. Pretty cool. Buddy in locker room. Are you just referring
I like
Buddy
it.
as person?
I like it. I did see this was actually the first one that actually got Robert Englund top billing, which is kind of cool. You know what I mean?
And
That's
yet
pretty cool.
he didn't even get like the top fucking credit.
Yeah, yeah.
The coach did. And he had one line.
I know, right? I don't know. Yeah. Rosalia said, we're worse than the sex box. Man, this has been an awesome chat tonight. This has been really funny to watch this happen.
Domo
What's
arigato,
funny?
Mr. Sex Bato.
What's
That's funny.
What's funny is I would go back to the movie, and then as soon as I came back to the chat, I was like, what the hell is like what are you guys talking about? Like, what's happening right now? But yeah, man, it's an interesting film. It's fun to say the least. I mean, it's not necessarily a great movie. Yeah, she's now on her way to get Predators. It's not a great movie, but it is a fun one. It's a fun one to. It's a fun popcorn flick, you know what I mean? If you just want to watch Freddy be Freddy, like full MTV Freddy in all of his glory, this is a perfect one.
Yeah,
It really is.
I'd agree.
And it's one that I do enjoy.
You said this wasn't your favorite, so
And honestly, Mike said that I was crazy for liking Dream Warriors better, but I don't know if I don't know. This one might this one might be a little bit better than Dream Warriors for me. Dream Warriors just get it. There's so many different things happening. There's like a million different storylines in Dream Warriors. Like you have what's going on with Neil and like the whole Amanda Kruger's raped by 1,000 maniacs storyline. You have like the main storyline of what's happening with Kristen. Half of the characters in that movie, I forget they're even in the movie by the time we see them again. You know what I mean? It's just like, wait, like what are we doing? By the time we see Patricia Arquette again at the end, when Nancy dies, which is just a waste of a death scene, and when John Saxon dies, which again is just a waste of a death scene, it's just like I don't know. It's a weird one. Dream Warriors is very strange. It's actually one of the few, if anything, many of these films, the more and more I rewatch them, their score moves up a little bit. The more and more I watch Dream Warriors, it kind of moves down a little bit. Kind of goes in the opposite direction.
Are you talking about Dream Master?
No, I'm talking about Dream Warriors.
Oh, okay.
This one has actually gone up a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
I've probably seen this one 5 or so times now, 5 or 6 times.
It's pretty good,
and it's an interesting. It's a fun one. It's definitely a fun one to watch. 5 is not good. I remember 5, and I don't like 5. 5 is just like, what are we doing? Like 5 is the point where it's like, okay, why are we like what? I don't understand. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? This doesn't make any sense.
Nevertheless, I can't wait to watch it.
I know. And I'm excited to do our deep dive on Purely and Simply Evil as well. Like I said, we recorded a commentary to this like 2.5 months ago, and we were talking the other night. We're like, what are we going to do for our episode this week? And we were just like, you know what? Let's watch it. It's been a while. Like, we're just going to watch it on here, and we'll watch it with you guys together, and it'll be fun. So, and it's been a blast of a time, man. You guys have been absolutely rocking the chat tonight. We love every single one of you. I know somebody made a comment earlier. I think it was
he, she, we, big boobs.
Yeah. He, she, we made a comment about like this community, dude, is so cool. Like I think about it all the time. Like you guys are our friends.
You guys are rocks.
I love that we're building this community and that we're a part of this. Like the larger.
Living hilltop, driving down 16 cars. What?
Wrong.
Okay.
But yeah, man, we're blessed to be a part of this community, and we love each and every one of you very much. We do in our souls as much as I love a nice, wet, moist Freddy.
And he got mad at me, and he got weirded out by me by singing Nickelback.
J-Dad said 5 is where they throw it against the wall and hope something sticks.
You know what? I hope it sticks. I can't wait to see something try to stick.
Yeah, well, and then not only do you have 5, but you have Freddy's Dead. Freddy's Dead is possibly the resurrection. Might be the resurrection of the franchise for me.
I'm gonna love it.
Of the Elm Street franchise. I'm
gonna love it.
So... Even Freddy in that movie is just kind of like the makeup isn't good. He doesn't look good. He doesn't sound the same. It's just different. It's different. I don't know.
He sounds different.
Yeah, it's a little bit strange. Which you can go back and there are subtle differences. Like even from like if you watched Robert Englund's performance from like one film to the next, there are weird subtle differences in how he does the voice. The mannerisms and the kind of like the weird like one shoulder kind of hangs down like the mobster thing is kind of the same. The shoulder with the glove, I think, is it his right hand or his left? I don't even remember. I think it's his right hand. Where like that shoulder kind of dips down a little bit.
Yeah.
Which he did that on purpose. You know what I mean? He said that was kind of like a gangster look. Like he based it off of somebody. I don't remember.
Oh, I just thought the fucking knife.
Well, yeah, like it weighs him down. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's fun to take a deep dive into this one just because it's so Elm Street does get so wild and crazy. You know what I mean? Whereas Halloween got wild and crazy, but I don't know. What are you laughing at?
I just read J-Dad's comment.
I gotta click back to the chat. Congrats, Brad. No pin strokes tonight. The meds are working.
God damn.
By meds you mean my beer? Is that what you mean?
Pretty much. I can assume.
He Wee Big Boob said the only thing that sticks in that movie is the demon semen that gets her prego.
Hey, confirm with that me on the chat. Is she really prego? I'm confused. You guys said that like 2 or 3 times. Is she actually prego?
We haven't made it to part 5 yet, Miguel.
Oh my god, she preggo with a set of twins. Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that spoiler.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Now I
Yep.
can't wait till season 5. I mean,
Oh boy.
5.
Season 5. Could you imagine if these were no way. Yeah.
Bro,
This is the point where
this
Elm Street
TV
has gone
show
up for
would
me,
have
and
gone
now
to,
it's
like,
like
12 different writers.
we're reaching the curve where Elm Street's like, okay, we're gonna go back down, and then we hit New Nightmare, and it's like, hey, you know what I mean? We go back up, and of course, Freddy vs. Jason. Love Freddy vs. Jason. And then, like, when we get to the end, I think we're gonna save the remake. We planned on doing a season of Purely and Simply Evil on horror remakes, so I think we're gonna do an entire season. We'll hit both of Rob Zombie's. Well, we already hit Rob Zombie's films a little bit.
I think what we should do is just watch the reboot. So like, we'll watch Halloween 2018 again. Then we'll watch Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. And then we'll I think
Friday the 13th, 2009.
Yeah, 2009.
Yeah, I mean,
and
you
then
have
the
the brand
Texas
new
Chainsaw with Jessica Alba.
Jessica Biel, you mean? Yeah, from
That
2003.
one of the
well,
Jessicas.
you also have both of those because you have the prequel to that film too. You have TCM 03, but you also have TCM The Beginning, which is a prequel to the remake of TCM. Which listen, a lot of people might hate me for it. I think the Steve Merlo, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but I think I might enjoy the 2003 remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like a little grain of salt more than the original. It's nothing personal. I love the original. I really do. But I don't know. I really like out of all of the remakes of all of these horror films, I think what.
That's wild.
I know you guys are cracking me.
My God. Jada, what's your request? Tell me your request.
What I was gonna say before this chat threw me for a loop.
God.
Out of all of the horror remakes from the 2000s, honestly, I think TCM did it best.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. Friday the 13th was well done too. The Elm Street, I'm excited to rewatch the Elm Street remake because I think if you can get past the burnt, like, chipmunk Freddy, and if you can get past some of the weird creative decisions that they made in that film, I think it's actually a pretty decent film. It's a little bit more emo, though. It's got a little bit of emo to it, which I don't mind. I like a little bit of that. Not as much as Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie went pretty emo, but I mean, I don't need like, I don't know. The Elm Street remake is more like Evanescences. J-Dead, we almost made it.
Almost.
We almost made it.
Almost. See,
almost made it.
If you would have just ended the chat like 10 minutes ago, we would have been fine.
If we would have just ended the show, it would have been okay.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. The Elm Street remake is Evanescence, but like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is like, it's Rob Zombie. You know what I mean? It's like Marilyn Manson wildness.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for that, and I'm excited to finish out the Elm Street films. And then we told you guys next we're gonna hit up zombies, and I know we haven't done Friday yet, but Friday the 13th is gonna be a whole. Friday the 13th is a long franchise. There is a lot to that franchise. And I'm very excited for it because I love some of those films. Many of you guys know. I mean, I have the poster behind me. I am a huge Jason Takes Manhattan fan. There are people that hate, that loathe Jason Takes Manhattan. Think it's like the worst movie in the franchise. I absolutely adore Jason Takes Manhattan. Always have. I think it's great. I think it's a really, really fun movie. So,
well, I can't wait to see you defend it. So
I know. But yeah, Jaded, his request was, could we do a watch-along of One Night of Antrim, the deadliest film ever made? And he also said, watch the documentary first. I don't even know what that is. Night of Antrim.
It's like a
Night
demonic
of Antrim?
goat man, something like that. I know there's a goat involved.
Antrim, the deadliest film ever made. Canadian horror film. Divided into two parts, an opening and closing frame narrative, mockumentary and a feature film. The documentary, purpose to tell the story of Antrim. Delirious effects on those who watch it.
Ooh, fuck me. Fuck me sideways.
Oh. Oh, legal. There's a legal notice. Legal notice. By continuing to watch this film, you agree that the producers of this film have made you aware of the history and dangers associated with Antrim. The producers, distributors, cast, crew, unions, and theater management on all levels are released of all liability for any event that occurs to you during or after your screening, including but not limited to illness, injury, mortal danger, or death. If you disagree in any way with this notice, you must leave the theater now.
I'm okay. J-Dad,
Okay.
what are you trying to do to me?
Yeah. Okay. Prior to the film, a concession stand worker doses popcorn with LSD, the combination of drug and results in a riot during which a pregnant woman is killed. What is this? Why have I never heard of... I've never heard of this. Ever. Sounds interesting. So is it... What is it, though? I'm confused. Is it like a is it a mockumentary thing? Is it like a legit like scary film? Like what is it? I'm confused.
I'm watching the trailer right now.
Interesting.
I don't know, man. I don't fuck with the demons and the devil shit, man. I don't fuck with the war.
Yeah, that's
But I mean, for the sake of
that's an interesting
content,
one. The Hatchet Boy. They said nothing worse than this uptight chat.
oh my god.
Yeah, man, we'll have to. I don't know. We'll have to check that out and see. We'll have to see how that goes. Interesting. Yeah. Guys, we're about 2 hours in. I think that's gonna do it for us. Thank you so much for hanging out with us again. You guys are the best. You can't get rid of us anytime soon. Sorry, it's not gonna happen.
Nah.
But we love you guys, man.
I'm like
you guys.
Snake in your foot. I'm always be around.
The snake in your foot?
The stink in your foot?
I swear to God, I thought you said it's like you're like there's a snake in my boot, like that's it's like Toy Story. But
that
yeah, man, we love you guys. We are beyond blessed to be a part of this community, and
we cherish you.
I would give you all a nice wet sloppy kiss if I could.
Roasted pepperoni kiss. Wet.
Guys, new episodes of our shows premiere every single week at 8 p.m. Eastern. We are on Twitter and Instagram at LTM Podcast KY. You can see the handle right there. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. There's an audio version wherever you listen to those, which I'm not fully caught up on, but it's okay. I'll get them out sometime this week. I'm not... we have our 100th episode coming out very, very soon. We are now only 2 episodes away from the 100th episode celebration. Again, I don't know a date yet. I don't know when exactly we're gonna hit the. I know. Can you say hi to the people? Can you say hi? Say hi.
Molly wants to go.
Say hi. Say hi. I know. Come here.
Camera shy.
Come here.
Too camera shy, gentlemen.
Hop up here. There we go. There she is. Say hi.
So cute.
There we go.
So
she just wanted to say hi. That's what she wanted.
No, she gonna piss on that couch.
Yeah, no, she's not. She better not. She better not. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh, we have something really fun planned for our 100th episode, and we're really looking forward to it. It could easily be a 3.5, 4 hour stream. I'm just saying, it really could.
Make sure you take a shit.
I know we're gonna need multiple pee breaks, and possibly like a smoke break in between, even though we don't smoke. But guys, you're amazing, and we'll talk to you very, very soon.
Talk to you soon.
We love each and every one of you, and take it easy, guys. Enjoy. Peace. We love you. Bye.